Hi, I'm Jen. I'm the Solar Oven Cooking Girl, and today we're going to make some pizza. The dough is going to be enough for three 12-inch pizzas, and I'm going to show you everything that we need, including the dough and the sauce. This can be cooked in a regular oven, but we're going to cook it in a solar oven. Okay, so the first step is to make sure that this water is at 110 degrees. Okay, so I'm putting the water in the microwave for about 10 seconds. Now we take it out. Okay, so what we're doing here is proofing the yeast, and what that means is we need to make sure that the yeast is still working. Now, if the water is too hot, it's gonna kill the yeast, but if it's too cold, then it won't work that well. So if it bubbles, it means that the yeast works. Okay, so now we need to add a teaspoon of salt and a tablespoon of sugar. Mix it all up. Okay, meanwhile, while the yeast is still proofing, we're gonna add the flours. This is 2 cups of regular flour, and this is 1 cup of bread flour. Now, you could use 3 cups of regular flour, but we're not gonna do that. Okay, and you also want to add a teaspoon of baking powder. Now we just need to mix it all up. Okay, so you see it's all foamy in here, and when it's like that, you know that the yeast is still active. Okay, so I just washed my hands, and now we're gonna make the dough. You don't want to add all the stuff all the time, just little by little. Now, making this dough takes about 10 minutes. Okay, so I mixed all that stuff in here, and now we're just making the dough. Okay, so you just keep doing this until everything is all smooth and soft. Now, you could do this in a bread machine if you had one. Okay, I almost forgot to mention that you might want to put a 1/4 cup of olive oil in it so that it could be more crisp. Okay, after a while, about 10 minutes, it will come together, okay? So you just need to knead it till it's all soft and smooth. Okay, now the dough is all kneaded, and now we need to put it in a lightly oiled bowl. And it needs to rise for about 1 to 2 hours, and while it's rising, we need to cover it. Okay, now we're gonna make the sauce. This is 2 cups of crushed tomatoes. This is a 1/4 cup of olive oil. This is a tablespoon of Italian spices. This is a teaspoon of garlic and a teaspoon of salt. We're just going to stir it up, and once it's all stirred up, we're going to put it on the stove and leave it there till it's all steamy and bubbly. And now I'm just stirring this on a medium-low heat. Okay, now the dough is risen down, and we're gonna divide it into 3 equal parts so we can make 3 pizzas. Okay, so I put some flour on the countertop so it won't stick there. have this rolled out and I'm going to put it on the pan. Now, if you're cooking it in a solar oven, it's a good idea to spray it with a little water so it'll get brown. Yeah, my dad made the solar oven, and if you want more information about it, then the channel is JWWM2. Okay, so we're gonna cook this by putting this other pan on top so that it gets more crispy. It has to cook in 2 stages, and in the next stage we'll just put toppings on it. This actually took 45 minutes to cook, but now it's done. Alright, now I'm gonna put the toppings on it. This is about 1/3 of the sauce we made earlier. This is mozzarella cheese. And now I'm going to put bacon and pepperoni on this pizza since it's my favorite kind. Okay, so now I'm done putting all the toppings on this pizza, and we're gonna stick it in that solar oven for about 30 minutes. So here's our finished pizza, and now we're just gonna take it out of the oven. So here we have our finished pizza, and now I'm gonna cut it up and give it a taste test. Okay. This pizza tastes really good, and cooking in the solar oven was a good way to conserve energy. Thanks for watching, YouTube.